Before you spend a dime on that new business online, answer these 5 questions first, or risk wasting time and money. These 5 questions will help you align with how you are wired and what really works in today's market. So, what are these 5 questions? Let's get into them quickly. The first one is, what are your values? What are the non-negotiables that your business must honor? Is it faith? Is it family? Is it legacy? What is it? I place utmost value on my faith and then next, family. So any business that would take me out and make it impossible for me to be with my family is totally out of the picture. Any business that will compromise the core tenets of my faith, they won't work. And that applies to you too. It might not be faith for you, but whatever is your core values, you must find them and make sure that you ask yourself, is this business aligned with my core values? The next question has to do with your aptitude. What are the things people say you are naturally good at, even if they don't have to do with a job? What are the things you are naturally good at? There are people who, if they walk into a place, everybody livens up, everything livens up. It's like they come with a spark of life. That might not be a job skill, but it's something you are good at. There are people who, once they are around, there's no dull moment. It might not be a job skill, but it's something you are good at. There are people who are good at talking, explaining things. And there are people who are awesome listeners. So when we talk about aptitudes, we are not restricting them to things like your skills and things like that. Those are also part of your aptitude, but we're also looking at things that you might not be asked in a job interview, or things that people might not consider necessary in a job setting, but people tell you you are good at it. You need to ask yourself, what are those things? Your aptitudes. The next thing is your vision and aspiration in life. Where do you hope to be in 5 years? What are you trying to build 10 years from today? What do you see yourself becoming? It's important. Your business or whatever you choose to do online has to align with it if you want to get the best results. The next question is, what are my market verified skills? What are my skills that the market has already shown a high demand for? This is where we're going to talk about the things you know to do that can bring in money. Let's say you are a tailor. That's a skill that is in demand. So what are the skills that the market has verified it has a demand for and you have? That's another thing you need to ask yourself. The next question you're going to look at has to do with your risk profile, your risk tolerance. Like some people say, your risk appetite. How much time and capital are you willing to invest upfront? How long are you willing to wait for a business to mature and start producing? All these things are important questions you must ask yourself before you start a business online. In fact, it also applies if you want to start a business offline. So I've mentioned the 5 areas you need to ask questions. 1, your values. 2, your aptitudes. 3, your visions and aspirations. 4, your market verified skills. 5, your risk tolerance, your risk appetite, your risk profile. If you are misaligned to this or any of these, it comes with a cost. The cost can be very bad. It can even cost you your business. And I'm going to give you a few examples of what misalignment with some of these can lead to. If you pick a business or a niche where you are skill rich but market poor, you will not have any income. Now, let me come out from the jargon and explain what I just said in simple, everyday language. Let's use an example. Let's say you are a very good poet. You're very good in poetry and you want to start make money from poetry in a country like Nigeria. And so you go into spoken word and you want to make money. You want to live in a good house, take care of your family. You want to build something around the spoken word, just the spoken word. And you are very good in it. But when you do spoken word stuff, people are perplexed. Wow, people give you standing ovations. You have developed your skill in the spoken word because you are a very good poet. That's good. But if you are selling to the Nigerian market and you're in Nigeria, there's no market demand. It's market poor. People say, that guy, if he even do spoken word for you here, you go back. But now, how many people are ready to pay money to come and watch you do a spoken word? How many people are ready to invite you to a program and pay you good money just to do the spoken word? You get the idea. So that will lead to no income. You are good in it, you love it, but it doesn't have market demand for the place where you are focusing. Now you might go to another country, an advanced country, where they may place a premium on such things. Fine, there may be market demand for it, and then it will work there. But if you are targeting an audience where they don't have value for such things, or they don't have there's no demand for it in the space, you won't make income. So although you have the skill and you can execute properly, because you are selling to the wrong people who don't appreciate what you have, you won't make money. So you see how misalignment can cost you. There has to be a connection from I have the skill to the market needs it. Then you make money. Another example is something that is market rich but misaligned. For example, betting, sport betting is a big thing in Nigeria. If somebody like me decides to go into a sport betting business, there's a big demand for it. It's market rich in Nigeria, but it doesn't align with my core values. I look at it as if I'm destroying a generation of young people. This is not a judgment call, but I'm just telling you my core values. No young man connected with me ever bets, because I will sit you down and give you a lecture and tell you why this is going to affect your productivity, your ability to make money, your ability to build wealth. So it does not align with my value. But if for any reason I force myself to enter into sport betting because it's going to bring me money, do you know how much you make if you set up a business like this? Because it's not aligned with my core values, I will easily burn out. There's no passion there. I cannot do the grind when it comes to that. And because it's not aligned with my core values, I'll easily quickly burn out and lose interest. I easily get tired. I easily get fatigued. It only takes a little storm for me to leave it. So that's another cost of what? Not aligning, not picking a niche or a business where everything is aligned correctly with who you are. If everything checks right, but you have no vision there, you cannot see yourself where you will be doing that stuff 5 years from today, 10 years from today. What do you think will be the problem here? You will be easily distracted. You can't focus because you don't see a future in it. So while you are doing it, somebody can come and tell you, hey, do you know, if you do this one, there's a business. If you do it like this, you will get this. If you do it like that, you get this. And if you do it, when you have a clear vision of what this business is going to achieve, where it's going to take you, what it's going to help you do in people's life, you stay put. It helps you gain focus. These are just 3 examples, but just to give you an idea of how misalignment can make you fail in business. So what do you do after you've answered these questions correctly? Now that you know the cost of misalignment, you use these questions, the answers to them, to filter through niches. If you are picking a niche, use it to filter through offers. Does this offer align with who I am? Let me give you an example. Now, if somebody is a devout Muslim and you want him to go and start doing something that has to do with payday loans where people are going to pay interest of this amount. If he's truly a devout Muslim, it's going to be against his core value and it will affect him. So such person, other people might pick payday loans as a good model they want to promote, but it won't work well for him because he's clear. If you're getting my drift. So you use it to pick your niche, check your offers, and even check the business models you want to go into. Use it as a kind of filtering mechanism. The other thing you will use these answers to these questions to do is to build a business that fits with your lifestyle, who you are, and not the other way around. You are not trying to fit into a business. You make a business blend with your lifestyle and not the other way around. Now, many people get into business and they fail. And if it's in this part of the world, they begin to say, it is people in the village, it is that happened, it is that happened. Misalignment can be one of the major reasons. In fact, most businesses fail because they are misaligned. And that's why in our mentorship program, we spend a good chunk of our beginning, of our first classes, helping you identify these things. In fact, we help you create a synthesis summary after you have gone through our 21 question questionnaire that helps you determine your core values, aspiration, and all those things we mentioned in this video. You get a summary showing you, look at who you are, breaks it down. We use AI to help you build these things. You see it clearly. And then after you have done that, we use this to help you pick niches. Our system and the prompts we have created, you get a total of 15 niches. And from these niches, we help you pick the ones that align most with you and can make you the most money. That's one of the reasons we can guarantee our mentees that they will make $10,000 per month within 24 months. They will start making $10,000 per month within 24 months. If you want this kind of hard holding, you want somebody to walk you through, because it's not just at this niche level that we go into deep stuff like this. We do it for our mentees throughout until they start making $10,000 per month and beyond. So if you are interested in being part of our mentorship program, all you have to do is click the link in the pinned comment and description below. The title is $10K in 24. But what if you can't go through a 24-month mentorship, but you still want to benefit from making $10,000 per month? In Nigeria, that's 60 million naira per month. You have thought about all the awesome things that you can do in your life with such an amount. You have another option. That is the second link in the pinned comment and description below. The title is DFY-PIDA, Passive Income Digital Assets. We have a Done For You program. Click that link and you can join our Done For You program. Whether you choose to join our mentorship or our Done For You program, clicking this link will take you to a page where you have to provide your name, phone number, and email address. There are a series of steps you will take from there. The email address you provide for whichever of the options, make sure you check it every 5 minutes after you've completed the last action. For example, when you provide your name, phone number, and email address and click submit, check your email within 5 to 10 minutes and open the email from us and take action. You will keep checking your email after every action you take between 5 and 10 minutes. That's what you keep doing to make sure you get all the messages from us for each of the steps. When do you know you have completed all the steps? when you get an email that has my phone number, my personal phone number. Once you get that email with my personal phone number, you know you have completed the step for joining either the mentorship or the Done For You program. Now, please take note. The messages from us that you will get from us, the email messages you will get from us, some of them might enter into spam folder. Please check your spam folder too. Some might be moved into promotion or social tabs if you're using Gmail. There are a number of tabs: your inbox, your promotion, your social. Please check each of those tabs to make sure that our message did not enter into the wrong one. Because some people would tell me that they didn't get a message from me. But when I now come in contact with them, I show them, look at where. And they say, I didn't know. So check the social tab, the promotion tab, your spam folder, plus your inbox. Thanks for watching this video. God bless you and have a great life.